So people, we're here at Mr. JJ. We got some quick question with Pastor JJ from Pearl Lagoon. One of the question, Pastor JJ, is more than less, how much people you think in Pearl Lagoon? The population.
The population of Pearl Lagoon is estimated about 15,000 to about 20,000, according to what I have heard.
And what's the economy based on? What fishing in or where the money come in the land?
Okay, the biggest income of the community is the fishing in it. That part is one of the biggest income, is the biggest, right? Which based on both, we have the lagoon, we have rivers, and also we have the sea. So people base their life, if they're not in the lagoon, they're on the sea. So that's one of the main source of income. Also we have the farming, which I believe is second, which had through the highway had been one of the one on the rise. People try to have the cattle, the cows, and the different fruit trees and so forth. So that would be like the second to me. And then we have like the third would be the tourism area, yeah, which have to do hotels and restaurant, bars and things like that. Also we have the different trips to the Keys. That is also a good source of income.
How about the ship out business? Ship out now port a lot to the...
Yes, but you see, when you're talking about economy, you're talking about the circulation, right? So it's most people depend upon fishing, the income from the fishing and different things. But the ship does apport a big quantity on that. Yeah, a very big quantity. That's the one that I would say moving a lot. That and the what we call remesas through people that go to the ship, or as you say, states also, so America or other places. So yeah, that's a source of a big source of income too.
And how about the tourism here? You mentioned tourism. Got a lot of movement when it comes to tourism, going to the Keys and...
Recently, the Keys have been a demand that had been opening. Sometime, well, as everywhere, season high, season low. So when you come to the what we call this Semana Santa season, also the dry weather, or the vacation, different vacation, like 1st of May coming on 14th of September, you does have a lot of people does moving around due to, and also the tourism, you call it at a national level, had been increasing in that line. They use the Keys and they try to know the different area, and yeah.
Here, when you come here, like for the tourists, they might come in, they could like rent a motorcycle and ride around the city and the place, or they not offer that?
No. Once we had, they used to rent. The man name is South Atlantic, I think the place the name the hotel. What we know as Hotel Tranquilo, the owner is Mr. Ed. He used to, that's a American man, he used to rent bicycle. Yeah, but now that no more bicycle. That was the only thing they used to rent. No motor, no nothing like that.
So when you come around and you want to move around, how people move around? Caponera?
Yeah, you have the caponeras, you have the motorcycle caponera style, you have the normal caponeras, you know, annual taxi. That's how people move around. And well, you have microboats and so forth.
So when it comes to religion, how you say Pearl Lagoon is a religious community, or how they categorize? Are the religious community, them believe in God and fear God?
Yeah. At a community level, yeah, Pearl Lagoon share the belief of majority, and maybe 95% or maybe 99 share the belief of the Christian religion. Yeah. Things have been changing a lot compared to years ago. Well, like every other place. Yeah. Concerning maybe what is acceptable in the community, what is not, but people do share the belief, and they know that there is a God. That's one of the things that I believe most stand on the level ground. Yeah, the activeness in church, well, that may be another evaluation in that line, but believe, I'll share 90 90 big plus percent sure they believe of faith in God.
Okay, that's a little small interview with Pastor JJ. Thank you, Pastor, for the little interview and the insight about Pearl Lagoon.
All right.
See you in the next one then, people.
Peace out.